Welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a bullish badger by the name of Barry. In the video I'm going to be doing a deep dive on the narrative, why I think it makes so much sense, and having a bit of a talk about price points, entries you could get, and just looking at what Barry is doing. So if any of that sounds like it could be for you, then stick around. Also, I've got a Discord, it's 100% free to join. All you need to do is scroll down, click the link, and I'll see you there. Cheers legends. Let's get into it. All right, so Barry is a meme coin on Base. So it was listed on Toshimart. It was the second coin ever listed on Toshimart. And one of the reasons that I think Barry is so awesome is, first of all, due to its artwork. So if you want to have a look at the artwork, it's super unique, done by Fatal Pen. Now, Fatal has done the artwork for a bunch of meme coins, including Foxy, which ran up to a market cap of over 100 million. So pretty huge meme coin. Now, Barry has just a fraction of that market cap, currently having a market cap of only 370k. And the artwork being done by the artist that initially did the artwork for Toshi, I think is super cool. Barry's price, if we were comparing it to Toshi, is all the way down here. We're talking about like 100,000% difference. So crazy gains. It's not quite at 1000x, but it's more than halfway there. So well over a 500x from here. Now, Toshi is the second biggest meme coin on Base. And I think Barry being in that same narrative really gives it a decent chance to do quite well. Now, Barry was a community takeover. It was listed, was doing really well, exciting meme coin. And then just before Christmas, the dev decided to leave for whatever reason. And then the price absolutely nuked as they sold all their bags. However, people in the Barry community realized what they had. They realized this was something different. This was something special. So they stuck around and the community took over. Since then, it's pumped up to all-time highs of 2.7 mil. And then as all the market started bleeding, it bled out pretty badly. But it didn't bleed out any more than all the other coins in the market. Then it formed this really nice range, consolidating between, say, 250k and 600k. Before slowly grinding up. Now, there was a big NFT drop recently, and the NFTs are drawn by Fatal Pen, so they're super cool. So that was listed yesterday, and then this massive dump here, so 700 down to 70. Someone that had been in from day one, likely a sniper bot, sold their bag in a couple of clips. But it's great to have them out of the project, and now Barry can move forward. Barry was bought up pretty quickly, running down from 70k, closing the day at around that 400k mark. And now that's kind of where we are sitting at the following day. Barry's artwork is amazing. The fact that it was the second coin listed on Toshimart, the fact that it's got the artist that drew the OG Toshi and has done some other really amazing artwork in crypto, that's super bullish. They're also always looking for multiple partnerships, and I know they've got a couple of things cooking with Benny, which is really cool. Benny's another meme coin on Base. So I did a live spaces. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Also follow me on Twitter because I do these quite regularly. I've done a bunch of ones recently with Turbo, done a bunch of ones recently with ETH meme coins, and yeah, this was a Base one, and it was generally one of the most fun spaces I've ever done, and I'll definitely be doing more ones. So shout out to all the Base communities. Anyway, I'll play some snippets from my chat with Barry. I think this is going to get you pretty damn bullish on the Badger.
Primary thing for Barry at the moment is the NFT launch. I believe we're about 22 hours out from our whitelist going live. And then soon after that, it'll be available to public. So we've been working towards this for quite some time. I mean, look, I'm biased, but the quality of them is just outstanding. The artist, Fatal Pen, who was obviously the OG artist of Toshi, she has done a magnificent job. So really excited to get those out there. I think we CTO'd Barry 4 months ago, and in that 4 months, it's been crazy. You know, we have had all-time highs. We have had the charts plummet, as everyone's probably experienced over the last few questionable months. We have had some awesome project collaborations with some really base projects such as Benny, Kobe the dog, Base Monster. There's probably a heap I've forgotten there, or not mentioning, but they have just been so good to work with. And that's what I love about Base is everyone is there to lift each other up and to help showcase what we're all working towards.
What kind of got you bullish on Barry to start with?
One of my mates actually sent it to me and said, "Oh, you should check out this project." So I checked it out, just saw the community that had built around it and the artwork. It was all about the artwork for me. And also just the fact that it's a badger. I don't think there are any other badgers out there that I can think of. The creature is resilient. There's videos on YouTube of honey badgers scrapping out pythons. Like, you know, like the creature is cute, but also when his back's against the wall can be an absolute weapon. So I, you know, personally love the badger. We're here for the long term. We're not looking for a quick pump and then exit. We want to genuinely build something special, build on base, work with other base projects, and be, you know, like a front-running base Memecoin in the future. It doesn't matter if we're at an all-time high or a market low. I know myself, the team, and quite a few of the community that they wouldn't sell. You know, they would continue to remain bullish and know that we are working towards a bigger future.
Yeah, 100%. That is definitely one of the real appeals for me about that community aspect of meme coins, having that value in that community. When you buy into a community, you join all of those groups and start contributing. You develop all those close relationships. And I can easily see why you're so damn bullish on the badger. I popped into your Telegram. It was, just showing a lot of love. And it's a great community. It's a great animal. As you've said, we've all seen those videos of the honey badgers scrapping out with animals that are 10 times their size. But it's a bit of an unassuming animal. If you just looked at a photo of it, it's a cool creature. It's a cool community, and it's definitely a cool meme coin.
Yeah, there's definitely more than meets the eye when it comes to Barry. When I first got into crypto, I'm going to invest in utility DeFi finance tokens. You know, I'm not gonna touch meme coins. I'm gonna stay away from them. Since getting into it, it has been by far the most enjoyable time. Like you said, the communities, but also the willingness of other people and other projects on Telegram, having chats to the likes of some of the guys over at Frock and Benny, Base Monster, and just everyone's willingness to collaborate, to just build and to connect. And the chats have been hilarious. Like some of these, the admin team and the community, but I feel like I've got a massive group of mates, and I have never met any of them.
Yeah, it is. No, I couldn't agree more. It's such a strange thing. You're talking to just a couple of JPEGs on a screen, but you feel like you know these people really well, and you feel like they are your mates, they are your family. I do definitely agree with that.
Into a game and just continue to build. So I genuinely believe Barry is so undervalued right now. I think we should be up in the millions. We shouldn't be under 1 million market cap. I think it is an absolute bargain of an entry price right now. You know the team is there to continue working. We've added liquidity to Aerodrome. We're going to continue to push marketing, look for new listing opportunities. So if you are thinking about getting into Barry, I would highly recommend it. Come join the family, join the Telegram chat, spin some yarns. But yeah, that's about it from me, I believe, mate. And as always, mate, bullish on the badger and love to hear an Aussie accent. So thanks very much.
Cheers, mate. No, honestly, absolute pleasure. Before you go, I've definitely got to give one damn bullish on the badger. It is, it's a beautiful coin, beautiful community. And super damn cool. Thanks so much for coming up, legend.
Yeah, so that was a great space. And it was awesome chatting with Nate, one of the guys in the Barry team. And he's a great guy. Also, if you think we sound quite similar, different countries, Australia and New Zealand, but we're pretty close together. So that's probably why. And the countries have always been great friends with each other. But after that, I think you can probably see why I'm damn bullish on the badger. Not only do we have some of the coolest artwork in the space, drawn by, in my opinion, one of the more talented artists. We don't just have copy and pasted art. We have new art. We have new NFTs dropping. We have people in the team that are working. They are just great people. They are fun to be around. They have great presence. They have great energy. And they are here for the long term. If you jump in that Telegram, you'll have no doubt that these people are not here for a 2x. These people are Badger fams, they are Badger fanatics, and they are here for the long run. So if you want to join what I think is one of the more positive and great communities in all of crypto, then make sure you join their Telegram. I'll drop it in the link in the description. Also, join my Discord. I chat a bit of Barry in there. It's 100% free to join. All you need to do is scroll down into the description and I will leave a link there. It is 100% free to join, and if you join now, you will never have to pay. Awesome. Join the Discord, follow Barry on Twitter, and join the Telegram. Links to all of those down below. That's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Bullish on the badger, and I'll catch you in the next one.